May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And Get Out of Your Own Way family, let's talk about what this means. If you're a part of this email list, if you've been following along, you know that we do mindset coaching. But what is mindset coaching? And how does it relate to mental health awareness? Mental health has been the hardest battle I have ever faced. It is a regular intention of mine to walk into the challenges of mental health and learn about how to navigate them, and then to pass that knowledge on to build structures, tools, and frameworks to help you with yours. Let's talk a little bit about how this happens and what it might look like. Mental health is not just, do you feel confident? It's bigger than that. It's what happens when you're low. My challenge is when I'm up, when I'm in my confident mode, I can handle bumps in the road. When I'm low, though, when I am struggling with an amount of change, when I'm dealing with grief that I haven't processed, when I'm navigating emotions I haven't fully understood, that's when I struggle. That's when the battle is really difficult. At that point, I'm unable to see far enough ahead to pick my head up and really see my way out. So I spiral. And it's been through these chronicles of mental health that I've learned a lot. And I hope that this month we're reaching you in a way that can help you do the same. If you're following along, you know that we do a lot of work with companies and entrepreneurs. And I think that that journey in particular is riddled with all kinds of pitfalls around mental health. We work ourselves to the bone. We approach burnout and don't think it's a problem. We let go of things like mental care, self-care, rest, recovery, because we're on this pursuit. And I get that. I want you to do that too. And also, I want to reach you this month to help you reframe some of this. When we're grappling with mental health challenges, it feels like cowardice and infantile logic to raise your hand. It feels like cowardice. It feels wrong to raise your hand and say, I am struggling. I feel like a bad person. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm lost. I don't even know what is hurting. I just know that I'm in pain. And when you're in pain, your mental health will plummet. And if you plummet, you can't pick your head up to get out of it. This is a common practice. One of the most difficult and promising things that comes with getting help around your mental health, getting help around your mindset, is that whether it's a cloudy day or a sunny day, you can navigate it openly. You can stay in line with your values. I think part of mental health is, are you in congruence with who you want to be and who you are? So there's a whole lot around mental health that we can discuss. We can talk about mental illness. We can talk about self-care. We can talk about self-love. We can talk about the way you use your time, the way you use your money, the way that these things like stresses build up and how we navigate them. We could talk about hustle culture. I want to talk about something different very fast and give you a tool to move forward as we journey into a mental health awareness month. There is a liberty that comes with saying no, a very important liberty, one that we don't give ourselves permission for often enough. We do things that pull our mental health down because we expect us to meet the expectations of the world. And it all starts with saying no, to recalibrate that. This month, we're talking about saying no more frequently. No to the things that pull us down. No to the things that drag on our energy. No to the things that aren't in alignment. No to the things that don't serve us. No to the people, the places, the activities that are said yes to out of obligation, not out of desire. We have to make new choices if we want new results. And this conversation about no might be the battery to make change. When I am hurting the most, I have to say no more. I have to say no more to working late. I have to say no to like going for a run and instead just sit in the emotion sometimes. When I'm in the throes of a dark place, sometimes it's saying no to everyone else so I can just care for me. And to do that, We need to build our awareness about what we're inadvertently saying yes to, what we're nonchalantly agreeing to, and what we are, without knowing, compromising in ourselves. This month's exercise is below. It's our tool called Learning to Say No. And it really isn't about, hey, make a list of all these things that you got to say no to. That's not the goal. The goal is to begin to think about, to see, what are you saying yes to that doesn't feel good? That's not to say you won't have to make hard choices, but it's important that we're minding our mindset, that we are the defenders of our mental health. I have mistakenly thought that someone else would defend it. And I want you to have a better skill set and a better tool set when it comes to prioritizing your own mental health. I have grappled with depression. I have definitely dove into those very dark, suicidal, those like, woe is me, I'm not good enough. Wouldn't everything be better if I just wasn't here kind of thoughts? I've been there. It sucks. And would I ever make that decision? No. But I also know that it's just one choice away. So I've walked that darkness, and it's in those shadows that we learn a lot about ourselves. We learn about what pulls us together, what grips us, what promotes fear in us. We learn those things, and we also get to see what doesn't feel good. Sometimes we say yes, and we know it doesn't feel good, like saying yes to a Friday night when you want to stay in. You go out and you know you've said yes, but you don't know how to fix it. This exercise will help you fix it. It's just about learning where you're saying yes that no longer serves, and beginning to identify new options, things you can work to remove is a part of this exercise. You don't have to do it all at once. It's progression. This month, I want you to be intentional about caring for you, caring for this, caring for the future you by taking care of you today. The more you can do that, the more everyone wins. I think we have this belief in us that if we just pour everything out into everyone else, we'll be fine. And that's not true. That's not true at all. The reality is we have to take care of our cup to make sure it's full for us. Then we can pour into everyone else. So this month, I want you to prioritize yourself, prioritize your mental health, prioritize your mindset. And if we can help you with that, book a call, reach out to us. 30 minutes. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to have anything fancy to say. You can just raise your hand and say, help. I'd like some help. We're here for you to make sure you get out of your own way, you build the life you want, but it all starts here between the ears. And I know that it's possible for you to build a fortified mentality, a strong and supplemented mindset. And I encourage you to lean on us to help you. Make May an incredible month, all about your mental health. Lean in on that. Make the choices that align with a better, stronger mindset. And if we can be a part of your journey, please let us know. The tool called Learning to Say No is below. We invite you to download it, use it. And if you'd like to talk about it after you use it, or talk about how to use it, of course, reach out. There's no obligation to anything. We are here to help. We're here to serve. Have a phenomenal month. We will see you again in June. Bye.